Hey guys, Glad Dad here. I've got this, I wouldn't say profile, I'd say combo video for you guys that I've been trying to work on. Been busy with work and some other things. I did not expect the deck profile to blow up that fast. I mean, you guys almost have it at almost 4K views in 2 days. Like, it was at, what, 2.7K within just 24 hours. Like, that's insane. So, I mean, I appreciate the support and stuff. And then just, I'll go ahead and make a couple announcements. I did start a Discord if you guys want to go and check that out. So you guys can come talk to me if you have any questions or tips or you need to know anything about the deck or what I'm playing or why I'm playing it. I figured I'd go ahead and just make this video for you guys so that way you guys can learn a couple of the basic combos for the deck. I can do a couple test hands, play things out. I mean, pretty much the board kind of ends exactly the same almost every time. You are going to brick sometimes, obviously. Every deck bricks. So, we'll go ahead and we'll hop right into this. But actually, one more thing before I hop in. I want to thank you guys. I noticed we're almost already at 820 subscribers. So we flew right past 800. So I really do appreciate that. We're this far away from 1,000. So let's get there. But we'll go ahead and we'll start with this opening hand. Let's see what we have. So we have Foolish, we have Ash, we have Fractal, Nerval, and Cat. Okay, so we'll go with the Cat combo first. Typically, you kind of do want another name, but Cat, we'll do the Cat combo here. So we'll move our hand down here. We'll play with it open. So we'll normal the Cat. Cat effect. You know, hoping it doesn't get impermed. We'll go ahead and get our two basic things. And I've almost bumped Caress up to 3 just because we're playing Cat. So, go ahead and we'll link these two off into the basic, Tri-Brigade plays into our Ferjit. Sorry for the awkward angle too. I'm working on getting a tripod so that way, things are a little bit better. Now we'll go ahead and we'll activate the kit effect that we sent to Grave. We'll go ahead, we'll dump the Nerval. Now, typically I do have a Fractal in hand, but we're going to go ahead and add another Fractal, and you'll see why. Where are my other Fractals? There they are. So we'll go ahead and we'll add another Fractal. I apologize for the glare. It's the weird angle, so it's hard to manage it. So now we have 4 in Grave. We'll go ahead and we'll activate Ferjit to special the Fractal. Make sure you be careful of your zones here. You're going to need these two if you put Ferjit here. Fractal effect, we're going to just go ahead and banish all 4. Go ahead and burn through our first Sure Egg here. This is standard Tri-Brigade plays. If you guys have seen any, I'm just going to show you how you incorporate the branded engine into this. So then here you'll go ahead and you'll link these two off into your standard, Bear Broom. Now, Ominous Omen effect. Sure Egg's going to trigger. This is where the branded engine starts, because you're going to go ahead and we're going to search our little buddy here. The Merc Carrier. We're going to search him to our hand. So we still have, 5 cards in hand. Now we're going to go ahead and Bear Boom effect. We're going to pitch the Merc Carrier. And we'll go ahead and we'll pitch the Foolish here because we don't need it. To the Grave. To special back. We'll do the kit. We'll bring the kit back. That way people think we have Caress in hand. So then you'll kit effect. You'll make sure you have to banish the Merc Carrier here. So you'll banish Merc Carrier and Fractal for your double Dragon Lords. And that's going to trigger the Merc Carrier to grab us one of our, newer cards here. That's going to help us get even deeper into our engine. So we'll go ahead and grab the Shrouded Generator. Just kidding. It's Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. I call him the Generator because this card is almost never dead as long as you don't open up with the cards to send off of it. So then, now that we have him in hand, we're gonna go ahead and activate his effect to send a speller trap, branded speller trap. We'll go ahead and send the branded sword to the graveyard. So that way we can put him back on the bottom of the deck and then draw a card because we activated his effect in hand. So then we'll go ahead and we'll activate the branded sword, banishing it, and that will fetch us back our Merc Carrier back to our hand. So now at this point, we'll go ahead and we will link the Farjeet and the Kit off because you don't want to link away the Bear Boom because then the Bear Boom is going to lock you into Tri-Brigades. So go ahead and you'll link them off into the Anaconda. Then we'll go ahead and we'll pay the 2,000 off the Anaconda. And we will, or well, actually, before we do that, go ahead and use your Farjeet's effect. You go ahead and draw one, and you can put one back. We will go ahead and we'll put the Nerval back since we have the second Fractal in hand. And then then you will go ahead and you'll activate the Anaconda, dumping the branded Fusion and Fallen of Albaz, and then fusing with the Bear Boom. So then now you go ahead and get your Mirror Jade here. Put it in defense if you're going first so we don't get stormed right away. And Bear Boom's gonna trigger to search the Revolt. So you have your follow-up and your Shurag. And then go ahead and put back, we'll put back well, you know what? We'll put the Fractal back. And the reason I'm going to put the Fractal back is because we already have the Revolt for guaranteed, like, follow-up. Then we have a negate, a negate, a negate, a negate. So you have 4 negates in hand, the Mirror Jade, which when you activate the Mirror Jade effect, you're going to send the Glory Dragon. So then that way, during the end phase, his effect will trigger specialing a Tri-Brigade monster from grave or deck to the field. So that way you'll also have follow-up there. So that's why we put the Fractal back in the deck. And then for some of you might be wondering why we're playing this one in the extra deck. We're playing this one in the extra deck just in case if you hard open the Branded Fusion, you still have a line of play or whatever, you just make this, use this as effect to make the Mirror Jade. So typically this is going to be like your inboard. You'll have some cards in hand, you'll have the Revolt set on the field, and then you'll have the Bounce, the Banish, and then the Anaconda setting here, unfortunately, wide open. So that's the Rescue Cat combo. We will go ahead and we'll shuffle our hand back. We'll do another one. Hopefully it's not too terrible. I don't know, I kind of want to open up with some of the branded cards so I can kind of show you guys how to play through the bricks. Because like I said, you know, you do have Farjeet and Berry Blossom to put bricks back. And then you do have ways to discard cards like Bear Boom and stuff like that. So some of the cards in your hand, like if you open up a sword, it's not terrible because you can just pitch it, put it in the graveyard. All right, so we'll go ahead. We'll give it one more quick little shuffle here. And we'll go ahead and we'll draw again. So we got Crossout Designator, Revolt, Cat, Ash, and Bell. So right now we pretty much have full combo unless, like, depending on what your opponent has because of Crossout. So we'll go ahead and we'll normal the Cat. Cat effect is going to get us the Caress and the Kit. So then you'll go ahead and you'll link these two off into the Farjeet. I typically like to summon it here. Then you'll trigger your Kit again, and we're basically going to build the same board. Kit is going to dump the Nerval. Nerval is going to add the Fractal to hand. So then we will go ahead and we'll Farjeet effect to special the Fractal. Fractal effect, we're going to banish the 4. And here we're going to literally make the same board. We'll make the Shurag. We'll link these two off into the Bear Broom. Omen effect is going to trigger. We'll search our Mer Carrier. And then we will go ahead and Bear Broom effect. We'll pitch Mer Carrier and at this point we'll probably just pitch I kind of would rather just pitch the Ash. I kind of value Bell a little bit more because of the decks that are on the meta right now. So we'll pitch those two to the graveyard and we'll special back our kit again. Then we'll go ahead and we'll kit effect. We'll banish the Mer Carrier and the Fractal for our double Dragon Lord. Mer Carrier is going to trigger, grabbing us our value generator here, the Shrouded Dragon. So we'll go ahead and we'll activate Shrouded Dragon, sending the Branded Sword to put himself back on the bottom of the deck. And then draw a card. Look, we got another bell. We should have put the bell back. And then we'll activate the Branded Sword, grabbing the Mer Carrier back to the hand. And then you'll go ahead and link these two off. The Fairjeet and the kit again. Off into the Anaconda. Now Anaconda effect. Pay the 2K. Send Branded Fusion and Fallen of Albaz with the Bear Bloom to grave. To get our Mirror Jade. And then here you can activate Bear Boom if you want. Put the Revolt back, get Revolt, you know, it doesn't really matter. But so we still have, you know, 3/4 interruptions if you haven't used this. You have an extra bell in hand, unfortunately. And then you have the Revolt for the follow-up on the following turn. So you see we kind of just did all that off of one cat. Cat is insane. And this is why I like playing the cat right now over the little birds. I like to show you guys combos, so here, let's do the Caress and Nerval combo. And then we'll draw the other 3 cards. But those, we're gonna start with the Caressing. So this is if you start with Caress and Nerval. So then we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. That's fine. You know, even the extra Wing Beast is kind of nice. So now we'll go ahead, we'll activate pitching the Nerval. Nerval effect is going to add us thinking. Go ahead, we'll add the Fractal. Or no, never mind, my bad. No, we'll add the kit. Why do I want the Fractal? Wait, well, no, we want Fractal. Because then we can just activate Fractal, Fractal effect. We'll send the kit. Kit effect. And go ahead and we can dump the Mer Carrier. Caress effects, we'll banish 4 for the Omen. We'll trigger the Mer Carrier effect. Grab us our Shrouded Dragon here. Before we use Shrouded Dragon, we're going to go ahead and link these 2 off into our Fairjeet, which is where then Omen will trigger. searching us another fractal, since we already used the Merc Carrier. So then we will go ahead and activate the Shrouded Dragon effect. Send the Branded Sword. To put him on the bottom of the deck, and then draw a card. We got Bell, so we have another interruption here. No, we'll go ahead and we'll activate the Branded Sword to get our Merc Carrier back to hand. Then we'll go ahead and we'll Farragut effect, special, the fractal effect. We'll banish our last two engrave here. For the double Dragon Lord, because there's no need for Bear Broom because we already have the Merc Carrier back in hand and we already have the Revolt in hand. So then we'll link these two off into our Anaconda. Then we'll do Farragut effect to draw one. We'll just put the bell back. We don't need two bells. Anaconda effect. We'll go ahead and we'll dump our Albaz and our Branded Fusion, because then this time, since we don't have the Bear Broom, we'll just use the Anaconda. And that would go with our Mirror Jade. So then you still have your Revolt, Imperm. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions in hand technically. Well, this will be on the field. But then you have, 7 interruptions. So now I see why people were commenting on my thing when I talked about Appaloosa. I was confused. I was doing the combos a little wrong when I was originally testing the deck. And yeah, you don't really use Appaloosa as much. You can make a 3-negate Appaloosa, but it's like really, really, really hard. And you typically can't, do your Branded Engine when you do the 3-negate Appaloosa, because you can do your standard Tri-Brigade plays. You don't have to do the Branded Engine, but the Branded Engine just gives you so much value, I think. I actually really kind of like this variant a lot. It's very similar to Pure, but still pretty fun because it's running a very small engine. So, I mean, if they do hit the, and ban the Anaconda, we still have ways to play. So, let's see here. We will go ahead and I will try to show you just the pure, fractal, Nerval kind of combo. How you start with fractal. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I have trying to, make it for you guys. So, let's see, do we get a fractal? Can I just show you guys this way? We get everybody but fractal. Okay. So we're going to put one card back. We're going to grab a fractal real quick because I want to show you guys how to start with fractal. Typically these two cards, fractal, Nerval. But mostly we're going to have fractal and just another name, but I just want Nerval. Oh, that was a really good Tri-Brigade hand. So we'll go ahead and just have the 2 more cards. Perfect. Hand traps, that works. So we always have interactions with our opponent. So we will go ahead and start off by activating Fractal. Fractal effect, we will pitch the Kit. Kit effect, we will dump the Merc Carrier. Since we have the Nerval in hand, we will go ahead and dump our new little bird. Because then we can go ahead and just normal. This kind of works with Kit too, but you'll see why I'm doing it this way. Because we'll activate banish the Merc Carrier and the Kit. That will give us our Farragut here. It will also trigger our Merc Carrier to give us our Albion. So now this is where you're going to want to do his effects before you do anything else. So you'll go ahead and activate the Albion, you will send the sword. I keep wanting to call it shrouded, but it's not because he's shrouded. So we'll go ahead and we'll send the branded sword to graveyard. Shuffle it up a bit. Put him on the bottom. We'll draw a card. Take it. It's perfect follow-up. And then we'll activate the branded sword, getting us our Merc Carrier back to hand. So now here we'll go ahead and we'll activate the Ferrigite special, the Merc Carrier, and then we'll link the Merc Carrier and the Nerval off into the Bear Broom. Then we'll go ahead and get the Nerval effect. We'll search a Fractal, even though we have the Tanky in hand. It's Ash Bait. Then we'll go ahead and we'll activate Bear Broom. We'll just pitch the Fractal and the Ogre. I kind of want to keep the Tanky for follow-up. Or no, we'll just pitch the Tanky, my bad. We'll pitch the Tanky and the Ogre. To special back our banished kit here. And you'll use kit effect to banish the Merc Carrier and the Nerval. Or no, we'll banish the Fractal so that way they can't banish it to negate it if they have call by on the next turn. That'll give us our double dragon. Then you just link these two off here into the Anaconda Ferrigite effect. We will draw one, put the Nerval back, and then you can pay 2K here. We'll dump the Albaz and the branded, and we'll use the Bear Broom. Make the Mirror Jade, and then Bear Broom effect if you want. You don't have to do it since you already have the Revolt in hand, but yeah, so you have this. So that's how you do it off of just Fractal and Nerval, or Fractal and maybe Kit. I think it could work with Kit too. Typically it works better with Nerval because you can get the search off the Merc Carrier to the hand. So you could replace Fractal with Foolish, but then you do lose one body in the graveyard, so you have to like make sure you have another discard card. But that is that one. We'll do one last test hand for you guys, and then I've got to go. I got work in the morning, so bear with me here. But I do have Discord. Don't forget, go check out Discord. I made a post about it, so just go look on my wall on YouTube, I guess. I think it's a wall. I don't know. And you'll see the link in there, and I need to take it, and I'll post it in my bio later. And then that way you guys can go ahead and just come talk to me when need be, if you have any questions or anything like that. So we'll start with Bell, Ash, Fractal, Bell, and Branded Sword. Ooh, okay, so we did draw one of the cards. So cool, I can show you guys kind of how to play around drawing one of the bricks. So we'll go ahead and we'll activate the Fractal. Fractal will dump the Kit. Kit will dump the Nerval. And the Nerval will add the Caress. So here we kind of just have to play regular Tri-Brigade actually, because we've opened up the 2 hand traps. Because we can just do so normal will affect for 2. Bring out the Ferrigite. Well, no. Yeah, okay, so we'll do this. Then we'll go ahead and link these 2. to the Anaconda. Because since we opened up kind of bad, we have to do it this way. Fairzeet, we'll draw one, and then we can put the sword back because we don't need it now. That's one way to put a brick back. And then here we'll just pay the 2K. We'll dump the Branded Fusion and the Fallen. And then we can use Anaconda. Or no, we can't, because he's the only monster on the field. Oh yeah, we can't because his effect's still resolving. Correct me if I'm wrong though. If you can't use the Anaconda, let me know. I think you can because it's still there. It says you can use monsters everywhere. And then we'll make the Ice Shade. So then you do have technically two forms of interruption. You have the Nerval for follow-up. You're also going to have his effect to dump the Brigade, so you'll have a monster in grave as well. So that's how you, I mean, it's not much, but at least you still have 3 interruptions off of 1 Tri-Brigade monster, so I like it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this deck a little bit more forward. We do have a big 3v3 tournament coming up this Saturday, so I am going to plan on playing this. If I can record some of my matches, I will let you guys know. It all depends on what the head judge kind of says. And then, if not, I'll let you guys know what I play and my record and how I do, because I am going to play this at the tournament. So, but that's it for the combo video. If you guys have any more questions or, concerns, or if I misplayed somewhere that I didn't notice, let me know in the comments below, or just, like I said, go check out my post. I did put a Discord link up so you guys can come talk to me there. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.